In our last session, we were talking about EAB, and we got some issues and we rectified and we are loaded. And then we notice the amount whatever we input is not updating, but plan is assigned to the worker. It is two reasons. Reason one, sometimes the web service whatever we are using may not be updated as per the latest version. That time we will see the issues. Reason two might be the employer contribution might be hidden at plan level. Okay. So what we will do, that will hold, and I will take how to remove the plan, how to assign the plan EAB in our next session. Okay, that will hold because I want to see issue with the EAB or I mean plan type. So today what we will do is maintain benefit coverage. So we have created so far additional retirement, insurance, healthcare. Today we'll create these two plans and we'll pick up open enrollment from tomorrow. Okay.
I don't think we have created insurance.
Insurance we have not created? Oh,
no,
is it?
we have not.
Oh, thanks for reminding. Then is it okay? Yeah, even I'm seeing that. Right, sir. Agreed. So,
And this is probably one area that we might want to spend a little bit more time.
exactly.
So
Coverage target.
is, yeah, bit complex. There's different insurance, there's different rate and other things that are involved with it. So yeah, I mean, this is one area that I would like you to spend a little bit more time on.
Definitely. Thank you for it. So I'm under the assumption, but for what we created relationships and also for healthcare.
We did healthcare, yeah. We did not do insurance.
Okay. Actually, healthcare also required dependents. Insurance also required dependents. Okay, it's my bad. Thanks for highlighting that. Not a problem. So definitely, it will take more time, 2 or 3 sessions for sure. Okay, so let's create these two plans also today's session, and tomorrow we'll pick up insurance, and then we'll proceed to the open enrollment. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So HSA, the spending account is exclusive for USA, not for any other countries I have seen. This falls under flexible spending account. Either the plan employee can choose and contribute, and employee at the end cannot be grouped the contribution amount for both. Okay. So let's see how to create them. Straightforward. Only thing was per year how much the employee can pay based on the number of paychecks we have to define. Okay, let's create spending account. I will create one benefit provider for this. Or let's reuse MetLife. Easy. Okay, I'm going. Sorry, let me start here. HSA. I'll create one coverage type. Another one. AMD savings account. So we would like to allow beneficiary
Require.
Directly asks mandatory, then select required. So it will mandate you to enroll dependents to declare either beneficiary or dependents data. Not applicable means not applicable. Optional means employee can choose or can skip. So now I select required icon. So HSA, represent heart symbol, and this we already discussed. These are the standard for all the coverage types. So let's say only one election, display employer cost. We are not using for year end, so ignore this one. Similarly, parallel, I will create another coverage type also. To be honest, based on the workbook, we will create what is the purpose, not aware when our customers care. So, okay. AMD, let me call it spending account itself. are flexible. Let's mark it as required. Right. And yeah, let's say eligible for Cobra. So now remember, I'm selecting Cobra because once we discuss all our topics, we will also going to discuss about Cobra. There we'll play around this plan. I enable Cobra here. Okay. Okay. Sir, now you please help me. We created a benefit coverage type. So what is the next task you have to create? Okay, no problem. Let's create benefit plan. Provider, we'll select MetLife. Plan type, let's select. First, we'll do health savings account. We'll include employee and dependents. Health savings account, MD health savings. No plan, no descriptions. Participating benefit group USA. Let me see whether I set the right one. So today we'll talk about worker plan eligibility rule, currency USD, frequency, let me say monthly, same the benefit group, and then who are eligible, employee plus family. So if you want to include employee, spouse, etc. So let's select the only employee family here. If it is an employee, maximum employee can contribute around per annum, right? This per month will take $50. Minimum is $10. Employer also contributing standard amount of $25. Selling into the family, 100 is the maximum, and minimum is since it's a family, $20. Employer contribution is straightforward, 25. Okay. So straightforward plans are. Any questions here? Okay. Answer no questions. Just a second.
Could you scroll up? This is the flexible spending account.
Right.
So
Health
let's
savings.
just health
It's
savings account. Let's just say by law you are allowed to contribute $2,500 per year.
So can you please repeat again?
So let's just say you are allowed to contribute $2,500 per year as an employee.
Right.
And $5,000 as a family. That's the maximum you can do yearly contribution.
Right.
Let's just say your employer is going to provide $1,000 of that, and then you can contribute the remaining however you wish to. How would
Okay.
you do this?
Okay. That there are two options for that, sir. Option one, the deduction earning for this payroll. Okay. Or whenever assign the plan, it will ask you what is the number of paychecks you want to contribute this amount. I will show that one.
Let's just
But-
let's just say 26 paychecks. They're on a biweekly.
Okay. Can you repeat the question again if you don't mind?
So let's just say for employee, this is what the rule is here, where for you can only contribute $2,500 per year as an employee.
Maximum contribution.
Maximum contribution.
Mm.
However, if you sign up for this, the employer is going to pay $1,000, and you as an employee can contribute up to $2,500.
Okay, can I put it in this way? Employer can contribute maximum of $1,000. So $2,500 per annum.
Combined is $2,500, $1,000 from employer, and the remaining $1,500 can come from the employee.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Let's do one thing. I will go with employee to give an understanding. So minimum an employee, so 2,500, and he is a bi-weekly, you're saying, right? Let's change the frequency to bi-weekly. Okay, just a second. So $2,500, 1,000 is employee, which means $1,500 by employee in 24 paychecks divided by
26 on biweekly.
Okay.
So it'll be $57.69 per pay period.
Okay, can I say average $57?
Okay.
Right? So let's see,
Yeah.
sir. So minimum $60. I'm sorry, it is maximum, right? Maximum in one paycheck also, if it's flexible to pay, let's say, okay, $1,500 as his maximum can contribute. Minimum he can contribute 57 US dollars. And
wouldn't minimum be $0? So they're up to them if they want to contribute anything, right? So they can contribute up to $1,500.
right. So two options, sir. One is you want to make mandate employee has to contribute. Flexibility, if you give absolutely the plan itself flexibility, employee can contribute anytime, but it should not be more than this much, right?
Correct.
Go with your solution. I will go with 0. And employer contribution is maximum of $1,000. Correct. Let me give it as 0 here. I will update at the worker level. Now first I want to test this one to clarify, even for me learning. So I will proceed with the rest of the task. Create event. Create benefit event.
So usually there's not an HSA event. A benefit event would be something marriage, new hire, open enrollment.
Normally flexible. Go ahead. Let me repeat you. Can you please repeat your question again?
So I'm just saying, normally there's not an event type called HSA. There's usually an event, right? There's open enrollment event, there's a new hire event, there's a marriage event, there's a birth of a child event.
Right.
I'm not sure why you're putting HSA event there.
Right. Okay.
That doesn't, yeah, it doesn't exist.
As I mentioned, one second. Reasons are not marriage, date of birth, new hire, change of termination. This one, HSA. Or if I find, I can change this name to, let's call it as flexible. I'm going to include my HSA FSA here. Okay. And coming to this event example, I want this plan for an employee, anything. When you, for example, I'm assigning, I mean, any marriage. So the employee has married and they want to enroll into flexible spending account. I will tag this coverage type under marriage. I want to assign this plan to an employee at the time of hiring. I will assign this coverage type under hiring event. Event you can configure anything, sir. Only the reason, like why are you assigning the plan? Okay, why are you removing the plan? That is defined by this event. And sometimes I may want to assign this plan. I gave an opportunity to an employee to enroll through the open enrollment, but unfortunately, the employee has not enrolled into the plan through the open enrollment. Window has been closed. Now the employee came back and asking us, "Hey, I forgot to enroll myself. The window has been closed." So alternatively, I have two options. One thing, I have initiate admin correction. Another thing, I can create a standalone benefit event type and enroll these two plans to an employee. Right? These are called placeholders. Any questions? Sorry, questions?
No, I'm just getting a bit confused here.
Okay, don't worry. Let me do one thing. Can I say this?
HSA contribution, yeah.
So like that, we will create some different events. Okay, if you want to change the contribution chain, let's say I will take your scenario. Employee is supposed to contribute $1,500 due to some commitments. He agreed to pay at the month. So we need some event, correct?
Correct.
So we need some place to adjust, correct? So that's the reason putting a standalone one, so HSA.
Okay, makes sense.
Right. So again, I also agree your statement that absolutely true. If you have different customers have different requirements, so sometimes they will go with the standard ones. They can do correction through admin correction also. In that case, you don't need any additional coverage type at all. Up to their requirement, how they want. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Merit benefit is. No.